I'm going to show you something cool, and it all starts out with a simple Rails 3 application. So we get it up and running. We're going to go and refresh our page, and there we are. We're running Nerd Factory, which, no, is not selling weed. It's selling tea. Selling tea. But now watch what happens. I'm going to jump into a CSS file here. You see these links here, right? This is the CSS for these links. I wonder what it would look like if the links were bold. Watch, I'm going to save. Did you see that? The links changed. All I did was save. I didn't even refresh the browser. I didn't even select it. So let me try the color like red. Save. Ha ha ha. How about black? Save. How about green? Save. That's pretty cool. What about the ERB files? Does that work with ERB files too? What if I want the size of these images to be a little bit smaller? Save. Hey, look, it refreshed. What about like really small? Save. Let's undo that. Let's add, let's see, a price. Let's add like $2 to each of these. Save. And now you can see there's $2. What about like $10? Save. And you can see the prices changing in there. So you might be wondering, how exactly am I doing this? Well, I'm using something called LiveReload right up here. So LiveReload is a library by, let's see who it's by Mikhail Gosarov. And he's using some other libraries to do some cool stuff. Basically, I'm in Safari. First thing I have to do is gem install LiveReload. You have to enable Safari extensions. So basically what that means is preferences, show develop in menu bar, and then you should be able to go up to develop here, and you want to make sure you have enable extensions. Download LiveReload extension and run it, and it'll just install it. Cool. So then basically you want to get any server running. It doesn't really matter. And then over here on this side, you'll notice here that there's something watching. LiveReload is watching. So basically, you go into the directory you want to watch, you type LiveReload, you hit enter. At that point, since you installed the gem, it's running the gem, it's waiting for the browser to connect, and then you right click on the page that you want to watch, and you hit enable LiveReload. You'll see over here, the browser is connected, and it's now watching for changes. At that point, you go into here, any sort of CSS file, you can start changing it. Let's go yellow. Save. Oh, that's awful. So basically, you notice I'm not even refreshing. It's just happening on the fly. Let's see here. Oh, there is one change I had to make to the LiveReload gem itself. I went into LiveReload and basically saw that by default right now, it only looks like this. It's not pulling in the ERB file. So I had to add ERB, basically found the gem, looked in the executable, and found this added.erb. That way I could go in here and, start editing the ERB files. Let's get this back to green. So any ERB file, any layout. I mean, can you imagine how cool this is for designers? They're going to be able to go in here and just make tweaks here without having to refresh the page every time. It just will automatically happen. And that's LiveReload. And I don't take any of the credit for this, remember? It's all this guy, Mikhail Gosarov.